Oi.
Hey, what's up? There they are. Sure. I'm not even that far in the game. I've been just messing around. Game's pretty fun just to do whatever. Really fucking detailed.
They're saying you're a black widow.
Why nothing up with that?
That means you killed your sweetheart.
You're an idiot. Such nonsense. You're my sweetheart. Now come over here. Come here. That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
Eliane, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make you go with the feller.
What kind of man are you? Puny.
Bitch.
Just calm down, lady. You are a piece of work. Now, come here.
Rot in
looks,
hell.
run. I don't get
Rot with the rest of them.
No, since you already killed the guy, I might as well just leave him. Poor dude. I wish I had threes. All out of painkillers.
So, while I got you...
Says pick up. It should say pick up body or something. Brown coffee.
Here
Don't
we
you
go.
manhandle me.
Do I still got her? That fucking bitch.
Oh dear. What came over me? Did I just do those things?
Be quiet with that.
Man, I dropped my fucking hide.
I need help, okay? I have an illness. A fever of the brain. I've done bad things, but a jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself.
Back to jail, girl.
You're such a strong man. So tough and burly. Maybe if I had a strong man like you, I wouldn't be in this mess. My menfolk, they've all been weak. That's what my problem's been. How I got in this unfortunate situation. But a big, strong man like you'd set me straight. Wouldn't you, mister?
Yes,
Put me on the straight and narrow?
setting her straight right now.
I hate you, you sad sack of shit! I wish I'd cut your belly open and shown you your guts. Gutless, bounty hunting nobody. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! I wish you'd die. Ah! Ah!
Her cry is just making me laugh. She's a murderer. Doesn't deserve pity. Yeah, it's a wicked game. Almost at the jail.
We're coming up on the jailhouse. You got anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't.
I don't want nothing to do with any of this.
That was some riding, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoops. Wrong button. Alright, girl, time to get
Come on, man.
What's it to?
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff?
Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
I protest my innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feller out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan?
I hope you'll be comfortable, miss.
She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here.
That's what I'm here for, is the cash. Give me that shit.
The Black Widow herself.
Oh, yeah.
This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet.
That's cowboys for you.
Indeed. So it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone. It's silly to keep me locked up in here. I mean, What am I gonna do? Just little old me. Let me out
Real
to
manipulative bitch.
exercise a little.
I'm immune to your charms, Mrs. Swan.
Alright, let's go see if my fucking...
Come on, girl.
Gotta go double check, make sure my fucking hide is still there. Wasted like 2 bullets. I mean, used 2 bullets to take down that bitch. Don't wanna lose out on that fucking hide.
Slow down! You like causing problems?
Yep.
Excuse me, peoples.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. Hey, hey. Okay then.
Ooh, it's a deer. Let me see if I can take this bitch. And it's a rotten deer, motherfucker.
Girl. Yep. Yeah.
That looks like a pretty nice horse you got there. I paid top dollar for this beauty. Fast as a bullet. Want to see how yours compares? I'll race you to Diablo Ridge, all right? So, what do you say? Shall we race?
For shame. For shame.
Hey, come on. What'll it be? Are we racing or not? I haven't got all day.
I wish you luck.
I knew it. A coward can't bear to face the better racer.
Slow up now.
Where the fuck is my hide? The deer I skinned is still here, so that hide shouldn't be too far. And hey, Trav, what do you call it? Did the doctor say what was wrong with her? Like, why does she have to go to the, like, why is she unstable? Is it like a suicide thing, or what's going on? It's because last time when I saw her, when you two were together, she seemed pretty normal. And for her to go from that state to where she is now kind of seems Serious, like really serious. Everything's gone. Motherfucker, man, I gotta go hunt. Have to go use a couple more bullets. Ah, so that explains it. She can recover. How do you say? There's a lot of people that on the res I got to talk to. What do you call it? She can, what do you call it, better herself though. Oh fuck, look at that, it's a fucking moose. High velocity. Where the fuck is my horse? I want that fucking moose. Stop shitting, man. What the? Alright, let's do this. Get down, fucking look at his dick. Come on. High velocity. No, it's not there no more. Yeah, but what do you call it? I've known people that were on that stuff. They made a recovery. They were, how do you say, they were changed, but at least they were better. Oh, fuck, that's loud. Well, I wish you luck with that, this guy. I really don't know what to tell you about your predicament. How do you say? I only talk to people that were on that stuff. How do you say? Heard their stories. And the stories that I heard so far. Yeah, they ended up in the psych ward for a while. Same as her. But they pulled through. But how do you say? There's some lingering, how do you say, effects gonna be. Some people turn schizo from meth. Like there's that one 40-year-old, she's probably almost 50 now, but when I first met her, she was in her 40s. She was on that stuff. Now she, I don't know if she takes medicine, but she says she hears things. People talk to her. And she sees things, but also she's really, she's a creepy person. What Robbie tells me is that when he was sleeping, him and Hazel, he woke up and she was standing at the edge of their bed just staring at him. So you could say that's like the worst case scenario. But if she didn't do it all that much, then I don't think I think she'll pull through like the other guys did. Pull through without any, how do you say, severe damage. It just depends on how long she's been doing it. But I wish you luck on that. How do you say, I give you guys a prayer whenever I can. Wish there was more that we can do. But prayers don't go that far. You can say praying is almost like wishful thinking. But hey, if it helps, I guess. Yeah, no problem. Think about me, I pray for everyone. Even that freaking, even that fucking asshole. What's his name? Robert. Even him I pray for. The only reason why is because he's our people. He's part of our tribe, and I don't like to see our own people like that. If it's anybody else, they can just go fuck themselves. I don't give a fuck about them. But if it's our people, then yeah. Oh yeah. No, you motherfucker. Lost? Well, you gotta, how do you say, try to get her, not exactly thinking about, I damaged the hide. Gotta try not to let her, how do you say, Honestly, like, I don't even know. If she's at the hospital, then I think she's getting the best advice. At least I hope so. I wish I can put 2 of these fucking things on my horse. Oh, and hey, Trav, did you ever tell her that how do you say, it's up to her to better herself? You know, there's only so much another person can do.
Now see, this is why I don't venture too far from the roads. I heard a man was pulled right off his horse by a grizzly bear.
There are simply too many things we can't control.
Quiet.
I hear that. Check. Meth. Stuff's pretty wicked, man. Well, I guess you could just tell her that this is a hard time that she can, how do you say, she'll get through. One of these days she'll be looking back at it, telling herself she can't believe the stuff she's did. She'll be fully grown up from it. How do you say? Faith. Have faith in your woman or your ex-woman. I don't know where you guys stand. I don't know if you guys are together. But how do you say? Wishful thinking? Positive thinking, I mean. But how do you say, if you do manage to see Ashla, just tell her that, what do you call it, the family, like us on this side, we're praying for her. That should help her spirit.
Yeah, so it goes.
You know, I put my fucking high down and it goes missing. Motherfucker. Poor elk pelt.
Okay, girl.
Hey, yo, Trav, is this a game that it looks like you might want to get?
Giddy up.
Does this game look like something you'll get?
Yep.
The awesome part is also you can go in first person view. And the controls are way better than GTA 5's first person view. It's realistic.
Willie Mae. Willie Mae, you think doing stuff great.
Rockstar built is really dynamic. It's literally like, how do you say it? It feels organic, you know? Lived in, it feels natural. Doesn't just feel like a bunch of skits, you know? Almost like an RPG. When you're gonna do a mission, you go, let's just say you start it, and then the mission waits for you. You can sleep for days and then do whatever you want, then get back to it whenever you want. But this one, stuff changes. If you see like a mission happening, you gotta go do it right away, otherwise it's gonna pass. It's pretty cool. Gotta say, Rockstar really fucking, really delivered with this game, man. It's just jam-packed with shit to do. Can't wait for online too. Online's gonna be dropping. They're still, how do you say it? They're still doing their testing and all that other shit. They wanna release it, not the way GTA 5 was released. GTA Online, they don't wanna release it in that state. They wanna release it with dedicated servers and it to be working flawless. At least I hope so. So that's why it's not released yet. But when it does, I really wanna see how it is online. Call it Red Dead Redemption Part 1. I was always online on that game. The fucking game was fun. You could take over bases from AI, join up in a party and go fucking take over real big ass, how do you say, bases of AI. It was fun. You can unlock a fucking buffalo to freaking as your horse. Not a deer, I gotta hunt some.
Hey, who's there?
Just me.
Good. You're back in one piece.
Leave me alone.
What are you doing, Jack?
Throwing rocks at the old Driscoll?
Why?
Because he's an old Driscoll. He always said that was bad.
Leave him alone. Go on, away with you.
But you said...
Get away with you. Leave the rock throwing to the grown-ups.
Pearson will make you something out of that, I'm sure.
How are you?
You know, Arthur,
Well, good day
it's the
so far.
illness.
Oh shit, where the hell is it? There it is. Alright, donate. Trying to get enough shit so I can upgrade.
A stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan.
Here, take that.
Not the best quality, but some seasoning will hide it. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Poor elk. I don't know how to get good elk. Thought shooting it in the bitch face would help.
Howdy do, Arthur.
I haven't discovered the whole map yet. This is as much as I discovered so far. Is that over here? And where I was last time when I was riding, I think I was up here. And I was trying to get back down to Valentine. I think that took like almost 5 minutes to get there. So you can say the map is fucking huge. There's like places that haven't gone yet. Guess there's a whole section on this side, I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's as far as I got. When it comes to the missions, I did a few. Well, more than a few. I think I did like 10 missions. Then after that, I just started running into a bunch of side stuff. There's even stuff that happens out of the blue. You can do it like duel, and now you can help people out, you know, people that are fighting. So it's, how do you say, it's dynamic. A lot of shit just happens out of the blue. So let's say you want to do a mission, and then something will just happen that will sidetrack you. Sure. Well, that's a tricky, how do you say, tricky spot right there. Her being in a psych ward, just try not to let her use you as, you know, the problem. Why she's like that. Because what do you call it? Her choices are her choices. Whatever it is that she chooses, well, it's all her. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Can't blame people. Just like for me. I can't blame my ex for why I was on the street. I chose to be there. I can try to blame all I want, but that's just me being a big kid. How do you say, a forced relationship? Sure. What do you call it? Those toxic channels, you know, those ones that are constantly telling people what to do. You should tell her not to watch those kind of videos. It's because, like how do you say? How the hell do they know? You know. She should only look at the channels that talk about. I believe he's coming soon, but I don't believe it's gonna be in our lifetime. You gotta, how do you say, when you do talk to her, you know, just tell her that me and you, we study the Bible. And how do you say, like, when Jesus comes, that's gonna be a time where, how do you say, the world is gonna be one world government. There's gonna be no more religion, like Jesus, and everything is gonna be outlawed. And then, how do you say, it says in the Bible that there's gonna be, yeah, damn, man. And just tell her that there's gonna be, like, how do you say, great tribulations, like wars and rumors of wars. Well, there's gonna be like wars going on, like not now, like there's always been wars and stuff, but it's gonna get to like, how do you say, a climax. It's gonna get to a point where it says people are gonna be beheaded if they don't accept Lucifer, if they don't accept the one world religion. And if people start dying because of that, you know, like the government, like enforcing that, that's when, how do you say, we know that we're in the last of the last days. Right now, I just kind of think we're in what God refers to as birth pains. You know, the starting of what's to come. But it says that it's not, the end is not yet. There's still a shit ton going on in the world. And we're not being forced to, how do you say, change our religion. And it's going to be a worldwide thing. It's not just going to be overseas. It's going to be worldwide. Everyone's going to have to make a choice. Either accept the beast, like the number or whatever, blah blah. We're going to have to accept it, or we're going to get killed. And that's going to be worldwide. We're not at that state yet. We're not even, I don't even think we're close to that part yet. You know? And for these channels that are trying to say, oh, the end is going to be coming to, like, at this day, whatever, those people are just fucking stupid. The Bible warns about them. It says that if somebody says, like, Jesus is over there, or Jesus is, like, over here, whatever, you know, not to believe it, not to listen to them. So there's going to be many false people. So that's something, man. So just try to tell her to settle down, you know, like, calm her mind down. That, like, how do you say, that she still has time. If she wants to believe in God, she wants to believe in Jesus, well, tell her she has, how do you say, now until the day she passes away. So how do you say, give her life to God.
I swear I could do better in my sleep. Then why don't you? Because she was born poor. She was born poor, but maybe she won't die poor.
Because those, how do you say, those YouTube channels, some of them are pretty toxic. I did believe them at one time, but I don't believe in them no more. It's because, how the hell do they know this? Like, did God come into their dreams? It says in the Bible that God is not, he's not even here. It's going to be Jesus that's coming back. And it says that God has to leave, otherwise he wouldn't allow sin to continue. But because sin is going to continue, God has to leave to allow everything to come to pass. So for all these people saying that, oh, I had a dream this, I had a dream that, no, I don't believe that. I do believe dreams mean something. I just don't. believe the ones that say that they dreamt Jesus is telling them this stuff. No, the Bible warns about that. What's up?
How are you? Covered from that business in the hotel?
Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
We'll see. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I would be too. But my advice is to be strong for her. How do you say? Show strength. And also when you talk to her, what do you call it? Just talk with confidence. How do you say? Know what you're talking about. That would be my advice.
There you are.
Me?
You.
Me? Yes, you.
You stalking me too, Arthur?
You getting crazy, Dutch?
Well, I've always been crazy, Arthur. You know that. You are starting to unnerve me, friend. I don't think you want me any more unnerved than I already am.
Guy's losing it.
Oh, fine indeed.
Ghost Recon? You want to play that right now? Alright, just let me finish this real quick. These chores. Helps me level up, so I like getting them out of the way.
Hello, Arthur. Make a big pot. I'm starving.
Gotta quickly see if I'm done. I think I got one more.
Mary Beth?
Hey, Karen.
Put your back into it, Karen.
And you wonder why no woman will even look at you.
Alrighty. Alright, well, I'm gonna be logging out and then I'll put on Ghost Recon. Talk to you in a bit.